Now, I also, like I said, while learning about things of the sexual nature, learned that sometimes men can pre-ejaculate before they fully come, right? That's what I was trying to tell the young lady I met at the club who had sex with me in her truck camper, right? As well. I don't have to fully come for come to go in you, right? I can partially come. And I'm not sure if I came little or not, or came fully, right? Because we're both at the same rate, and then suddenly we both thought like we both came. Or did you lie that you came and we both came? Or I wasn't sure I came or if you came, right? That's what I mean. Or if we both came, or if we both came. Shit. Mm hmm. Mm hmm. Well, we were doing it for at least 5 minutes, if you know what I mean. That's kind of long time for. Some guys come quicker than me, and some guys come slower than me. It depends on how excited I am, right? Now, if I don't know I'm coming, who knows how many times I can come, right? hmm But I'm telling you up front, though, what I can do, what I can't do, and I can't do but so much, right? And that's usually around 150, right? When I go to the strip clubs, right? But I paid for a set for as little as 20 or 75, right? Mm-hmm. Or 180 or 120, right? Whatever you want to pretend, right? we're doing, and we're still doing it over the course of so long, right? Mm-hmm. But whatever. We just move on from that, right? And it might be a while before I can do that again, right? Mm-hmm. You only do that once in a while. Like I said, that's not an everyday thing for me, right? I can go 2 or 3 years without seeing a woman, right? But I know I'm seeing somebody. You seem to not want me to know. And that's not your business, right? There you have it. So, like I said, though, all I can do is forgive it and move on, right? And if I'm back that morning, I have another shot at it, right? Too. That's the question. Can I get you pregnant or not? I don't know. It depends on how many sperms get into your cavities and right, which one gets there first, and if you're ovulating, right? And if it's really that time for you to ovulate, sometimes that's guesswork, right? But it's within, like I said, 12 to 14 days after. And the reason you don't know sometimes is, when did your period start? Does it start immediately after 14 days after the period, right? Or is it 12? What if you have a light flow and you don't bleed as much? Things like that, right? Now, some women have what's called a heavy flow men, right? Where some of them bleed a lot and some have a light flow where they bleed a little, right? hmm But you gotta know the opposite sex too, or you're just plain dumb. Like you don't care about nothing but yourself, right? That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like I keep telling you, I'm not. Right. Now, when the woman is brought to Jesus, what are the men talking about? The law of Moses saying, no, that the woman caught in that of adultery should be stoned. Right? Now, the question is he just someone they're questioning, right? Or is he the woman's husband, right? Which is not answered in the story itself, right? If it was Jesus' wife or not. Though the first word in the Greek used is wife, right? As with Mary in Matthew chapter 1, right? Then it goes to the woman, which is Guinea, right? And then it goes to Guinea or something, right? But still not spelled with the other spelling, right? It's Guinea Ka or something. And you have three different spellings of the word that John uses, right? Guinea Ka and Guinea itself, and then Guinea or something with an A or an I, right? And he spells it three different ways too, right? Why is he doing that? Is he trying to say something more is going on? Now, if your wife or the woman you're supposed to be legally married to is cheating on you, right, and you're at the temple, that's not your fault, right? But it's an unusual hour to have sex early in the morning, too, right? Most people do it when in the evening. And again, right, if Jesus is first, right, and the other man is in the morning, who's doing it out of sync anyway? Right. Right. It don't mean she's not having an affair. Mm-hmm. But like with David and Bathsheba, right? Okay, David's not sure what's going on with her and Uriah, sends for Uriah to see if he'll have sex with her, because he's not sure if the child she conceived is his or Uriah's. Sure. What do you think? What do you think? So what he's seeing is if he'll sleep with her while. And see, the problem with that, though, is even if you count, no, she's pregnant now, and Uriah found out she was pregnant, and she told him or whatever, right? The reason Uriah didn't do it is the other men were in battle, and he wasn't, right, with them, right? And he thought it more honorable to not have sex with his wife while the other men were in the field, right? But at the same time, right, this woman is coming on to David super strong. I mean, women don't normally do this, right? Right. And you know that if he can see her, she can see him. Right, right. Now, sometimes people ignore people too, right? Because they like each other, but it's a secret. It's a secret. But the thing is, though, you can't act on it either, right? Then it's just kind of a fantasy, right? Maybe a few women fantasize about me, but we're not really together still, right? That's okay too, but until you're together, you're just fantasy, right? No, that too, right? And I'm not trying to mess with the marriage, right? It's the point too. Now, I don't even know the girls I'm with are married. They're not saying they're not, right? They're not saying they are, right? But if I'm with them, we're going all the way. We're going all the way. We're just not letting you fully know because we're acting ambiguous about it because you blacked me out anyway, right? Whether I'm fully with him or not, right? We're doing something a little sexual. Maybe I put it in briefly and didn't come. Who cares? Who cares? She's letting me. She's consenting. She likes what I'm doing to her. Right, right. I might have to go up to the VA in Charleston because I'm starting to get this little thing behind my ear. Like three little knots or something. I might have to have that little bit. Plus my neck right in here is hurting. I don't know. And like I said, the last wreck was over a year ago, and I never complained of a lot of neck pain, right? See, again, right? When you keep hitting somebody, right, too, right? Repeatedly, right? You can cause them minor injuries still, right? That affect them briefly, but still can heal, right? That's what I mean too, right? Now everything is different, but right now I'm slowed down a lot. Before this, I was to walk to Kroger. Now I can barely walk down 5 minutes, right? I'm showing you that, right? I couldn't walk the Kroger now. Right? Oh no. I can barely walk the Publix, I think. But was doing more than that before right now. See, sometimes it takes your body time to realize what's wrong with it too, right? You're still going on adrenaline, right? And endorphins, right? And when you're doing that, you're kind of like a superhuman. Yeah, yeah. Right, right. And the medications, of course, right? Okay.